Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Punk Rock Review, home of a bunch of opinionated crap you don't care about, also the home of the feedback you provide that we don't care about, keeps us on an even playing field, and we like that. Real quick shout out to our sponsor. Anyhow, moving straight into it today. Today we're going to be talking about a game that's been out for not all too long, actually, just a short little while. But we are talking about the one and only Back 4 Blood. So, Back 4 Blood, what can be said about this one? Well, man, you can find this one on the Game Pass, and of course, that's going to be inevitably one of the best ways to experience it and such. What can be said about this one? Well, inherently, man, it really is an okay concept and design, and, really a mediocrely fun little playthrough to dabble with and such for at least a good few hours and everything. On the negative side, it really is kind of shitty with how it's designed and set up to where in order to find an adequate working online co-op experience, if you don't have your own kind of, little group ready to go or anything like that, it really is hard to sit there and wait for, a lobby to fully form or anything in order to kick off, your experience and everything. Especially if you're at a part in the game that other folks haven't unlocked or anything, inherently it just makes it even worse of a wait to try and get, more people on there, in order to even get the game going and started and whatnot. As far as the little card system and all that, that kind of, for us goes by the wayside because, we're just kind of blasting zombies, not really paying too much attention to it and stuff, maybe a little bit. But, it really just kind of sucks, man, that you're waiting on the community and the player base to be there in order to reap the entire benefits of what this game has to offer. The gunplay's solid, the sounds are solid, the enemies, their design and everything's solid, the environment's pretty solid, man, as far as everything that it has to offer, and even the, little pickups and collectibles and all that and stuff, they really did a good job on. It just sucks that you are at the mercy of the community that's playing at the time, or the players that you're waiting on in order to even get the game going and such. And yes, you can start some aspects of it solo and everything like that, but that's not really where the fun and enjoyment is, though you can have some fun and enjoyment in doing so. Man, is it a full price retail worthy game, man? For us, no, not at all. For it being on Game Pass, it's alright to dabble with, but after doing a few missions and not even really going through every single act or, mission or level, that it offers, really, man, we've actually gone on 2 nights in a row trying to kick off and start, some gameplay up and everything like that. And, we end up just wandering around the fort, for a bit, man, maybe trying out some of the weapons and such because we can't get a full-formed lobby to join up and whatnot because we're wanting to start off at where we left off, and with other people not being there and or the community not being available and or no one wanting to play with us because we suck at games, all of those are applicable. Man, it really does take away from it. So inevitably we just cancel out of, trying to start something up after a, 2 to 5 minute wait, and it's like, fuck it, we're just going to play something else. It's, kind of one of those, negative kind of things associated with it. So try it out, man. Play it, don't play it, we don't care. It does have a lot of neat stuff to it, just not enough to make us sit there for 10 minutes waiting for a game to kick off or anything like that. There's other stuff we'd rather be doing with our time. Make sense? It absolutely does. So, Back 4 Blood, man. What can be said about this one? It gets a good old-fashioned okay. Because it's okay, man. It's got some good stuff to it, some not so great stuff to it. But, where it's really going to thrive and excel, man, for players and whatnot, is if you have a core group of folks that you play with or anything like that, that, you can really kind of take advantage of everything that this game has to offer. Otherwise, you're at the mercy of, either A, players that necessarily aren't on the same wavelength as you gameplay wise, or B, you're at the mercy of players even being able to play the levels that you're on or anything like that, without you having to jump, into other aspects of the stories that you've already gone through and such. Really is kind of some mishaps there as far as how it's presented to the player base and such, at least where we are at and such in the game itself. So, it is what it is. So not too bad, not too great, but it falls somewhere in there. Okay. So there you go. Have a good one. You probably didn't. We'll catch you next time. Probably won't.